Hello, fellow tankers. This is Gamer1745 here, and we're taking a look at not a tank, at a half-track, the Sd.Kfz 25110. Here, and if you want to jump to the end, where I'm going to talk a bit more about the vehicle, you can. But we've got a battle here. We're going to push around. Who are we fighting? I didn't check. Okay, just about everybody, except the Italians and the Swedes. The new event vehicle. Let's try it. See how well it can go over this rough spot in front of us here. We need to know these things. Expect it to, but I just wanted to know. Okay, that went fairly smoothly. This is the first time I've done that in this vehicle. Now, this has very, very little armor. Basically, if you get a 50 cal in front of you, it'll just penetrate the front of this vehicle. So, yeah. 30 cal, the armor might be doing good. If it doesn't, of course, hit soft. Oh, you see the guy is clipping the half track there. You know, the soft, squishy human bits, if they can just shoot that, obviously. The officer's cap really doesn't protect you much. And the helmets don't protect you in this game, of course. Okay, let's get here. We're up on that ridge behind the rock there. Don't have any artillery because this is sort of a tank destroyer. Oh, hello, Stuart. I don't think we can penetrate you out here. A reasonable fire arc. I mean, it's nothing great, but I've seen worse. I don't know if hanging back here is telling you much about the vehicle. Nope. Good, all on target. All on target with the H-button. Nope. And nope. Go. Bing! We're not moving fast enough. We don't have smoke. You're machine gunning. Okay, my commander woke up. Get behind the hill. Okay, you missed. Yay. Now we're behind the hill well enough. It looks like it may be here. Alright. What to repair? No. Let's back up here a little bit. Hopefully be just, yeah, 30 seconds? What are we repairing? Gun breach, maybe? You got 5 crew. You could make this a bit more of a clown car and put a 6th person in it. Okay, not enough depression there. Looks like they're going to take our point before we take theirs. Thought about sitting back in. Oh, okay, he's in ambush, but Whoa. Okay, somebody killed the Frenchman. Thank you. We probably would have been dead. Not quite an LVT on the idea of massive internal space for them just to fire into and do no damage. Way back here on the edge, hopefully. They're going to come around. Okay, that one died there, but they're going to come around through here or over the top. At least that's been my experience with this map. Okay, Panzer II. Charge out there and protect us. So, how you doing grinding the event? Is there something particular you want if you're grinding the event? Presumably you're here because you're interested in finding out about this event half-track, so... Okay, well, the usual thing happened. Push too far, get destroyed. Leave me all alone out here in some sensible position. So then get killed because there'll be 3 of them rushing in. No support, okay. Well, got him. Yay. Felt very 1940. Well, they didn't have these yet, to my knowledge, in 1940. Definitely didn't have this version in 1940, and I'll talk about that at the end of it. Video. And hey, if you haven't already, you can subscribe, like, do a lot of War Thunder content, a lot of historical gaming videos. You see somebody up on the top of that ridge? It says a fast reload though, a sort of slow aiming. Target. Oh, there we are. Okay, he's coming around. We will get him when he comes out into the open. Oh. Mountain climbing up there. Okay, bounced. I have pointier bullets. Ooh, see, there's like 3 of them there now. I took out my gunner. Let's see if we can hide behind this tent. Nope. Couldn't hide behind the tent, damn. Tent wouldn't have been much cover. Yeah, let's pull another one out. Got a few backups. Well, looks like we gotta go to A. Well, no, they're holding A, are they? Come on, team, hold A. I know you're a War Thunder team, which means you're not a team, just a collection of individuals running around. Oh, somebody killed one of the Stuarts I fired at. Cool. I love this game when we get like 4 people in a squad and play as a team. Is that a baddie out there? Okay, way low, way low. Way over. There we go. A little higher. There we go. Yay, got a BT. Didn't know what it was. Way out there. That was a pretty good shot. Yeah, I know we didn't hit ranging. What is it here? Does not have ranging? Somebody else is pushing that. Okay, well, come on, team. Nope. Doesn't look like we can hold this here. There he is. There's two of them there, maybe. Or are you just backing up? By the building, hopefully. Keep them from being strafed. It's probably friendly artillery. Don't want to drive into it. We're not objective. We don't have one of those nice canvas covers on top of us. Hello, AA gun. You wouldn't want to point up into the air and like shoot down an enemy aircraft by any chance? I didn't think so. Okay, yeah, that guy clips badly there. Not the worst thing in the world, of course. Yeah, I should be flanking like those two tanks that are going back over to B around. We may just go do that. We'll also talk about these guys' uniform in a moment. At the end of the... Well, after the match, we'll go back to the hangar. Okay, how stupid am I? My regular viewers are going, very, very. Yeah, I can show some common sense here. Not drive out into the middle of the battlefield and flank around it. They've retaken their point. You don't know how many times I've been playing this and go, oh yeah, our team must have sort of secured the center and I want to get to B to like participate in capping it, and I drive, you know, instead of going all the way around, all the way to the back, and yes, if I were going to edit this, I should edit all this out and appear over there, but hopefully just chattering will keep you entertained. Yeah, I probably should have turned up there. But by going all the way around, or by not going all the way around, I get killed on the way there. A lot of French guys out here. Well, I do like playing low tier. And no, it's not the pwn noobs or whatever you want to say. It's just, it's fun. It's, now the Swedes are here and it's sort of ruining it a little bit, but just World War II vehicles. You're not running into, oh yeah, the R3 dashing around. Probably just take the bridge, get over there quick. It can take a while for them to take B. Don't run into the rock, gamer. See, I can drive. They even give me a license. Let's see, move forward here. No, I don't think any of the dials move because we're doing it, but they've done a really good job on the model on the inside and the interior. And yes, I'm half expecting all of our team to die before taking the point. to rush. I'm going to circle around. No, not quite as angled as last time, but let's come up here. Let's look at the hilltop. Can't see anything through the smoke up there. Not that it's not there or there, I don't know, but someone got him, okay. Ooh, back over here? Oh, I see, I see. Which way is he looking? Towards me? No. But he has a 50, so that, or is that a 30? Either way, it's dangerous to me. Okay. Stop. You stop. Oh, we bounced. Hey, bounced again. What do you know? Point your bullets. That's it. There we go. At least we penetrated. He's on fire now. Good. I thought he was going to pull forward. Oh, there we go. Got him. Switch back the ammo. And we'll cap faster if there's two of us on the point. I'll go hide between, get in the cover between these two tents here. Yeah, I know it's not cover. It may be concealment, but it's not cover. Fairly decent fire for this, like I said before. Okay, I want to look at that valley a little better. Get off this truck. The WWII buds. I can never tell the difference unless I see the badge. We might actually get this one. What do you know? Are you like shooting something real? No, you're just shooting at rabbits. Thought I Tom rabbit. I like this. I don't like some of the half tracks that you need to be pulling forward or backward to turn. So that will make me want to use this more. That I don't have to actually be going forward to turn. I'm just turning there. Okay. So it really does help with the aiming situation. Well, 7th place on my team. Where are you driving this thing? That ain't bad. Trust me, I could have wrecked it a bit more with a Panzer II, but then who couldn't? Alright, let's take a quick look at this vehicle. This is the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 25110. Now, I want to just check one quick thing. Sorry, hold on just for a second there. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Yes. Okay. I think it would just be infantry, wouldn't it? Yes. Okay, well, white. Let's see. Yep. All right. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Like I was saying, this is a Sonderkraftfahrzeug 251-10. The 251 is the designation for the half-track. The 10 is the designation that it has a 37 millimeter gun, which is the Pak 36/7. Slight variance between them. Mounted on it. Now this is a late model 251. The early models, the back here is angled this way. No, I didn't mean to grab it and move it. Just so it angles up like this and then back like that, and not straight all along here, down here. And the boxes, there are some, they're just sort of right in the center with the rest sort of angly. And the gun mounting is of the typically earlier style mounting on it, which is taking a towed anti-tank gun that is no longer going to be used as an anti-tank gun because up-armoring primarily the T-34, but KVs, Shermans are all getting too thick of armor for it to be effective anymore. So they wanted to, they were upgrading to Pak 36s, Pak 38s and Pak 40s. And what to do with these guns? Well, one of the things to do was to stick them on half tracks. Now, this has lots of extra ammo. We can see here. Back here, let's do the X-ray. Yes, see they're filling this area with ammo. Now that I'm sure happened, but also a lot of what was going on, this was just a platoon commander's vehicle that got a upgrade in gun, so they would stow the ammo like in here and in here, while still having, say, a medium machine gun team would be common, mounted, here, that would then, dismount for dismounted operations. And this is fire support. That 37 millimeter gun isn't great, but decent at taking out machine gun targets, or, oh, there's somebody in that building over there, let's put a few 37 millimeter rounds into it while your friends assault the building or whatnot. So it's a fire suppression weapon, as well as an anti-light vehicle weapon. Not really meant to, they wouldn't be staying around to try to battle it out with a T-34 with this gun, but you run into half tracks. Lots of Lend-Lease half tracks to Russia, and of course the British used both the half-track as well as, of course, the Bren gun carrier, as we call it, or the universal carrier. And of course the Americans have half-tracks all over the place. So yeah, there's a lot of light armored vehicles, as well as armored cars running around the battlefield, that this gun is useful for shooting at late into the war. So it is still a useful thing, and like, say, with some little bit less than the 160 some rounds that you have in the game here, that you can carry somewhat less than that and still have still use it as a armored personnel carrier on the battlefield. So now, I've seen a lot of attention to detail with Gaijin. Let's look here, just as an example. here's your captured T-34, and I have found pictures basically of this tank that some I've seen with a cupola like that, like you see on some of the Tigers and whatnot, stuck on this as well, that the Germans, on at least one model or another of captured versions. But I have seen photos that look like this, if you've noticed the road wheels, in which, like, this road wheel was made not to have rubber because it's the proper diameter, but all steel. And you can see here different versions of the road wheels are on the same vehicle. And that was, these showed up in a few photographs. I don't know if it was most common. So they definitely know the attention to the detail. So they know what they're doing. Why then did they put an early style mount on a late style tank? Typical early mount. I am sure, I did a Google search. I could not see a late war photos. Some models made, but I couldn't see a war photo of the early style mounting with a late style half track. Not saying the photos don't exist, just saying in my quick Google search I didn't see it. I didn't know that I would see some. I was expecting not to. Typically, they changed up the mounting to have a much slimmer gun shield, and in some cases, put a coaxial, probably MG34, but could have been an MG42 on it. That would be nice. Now, they probably, I don't know why they stuck this on here. As a few people pointed out, it would have been nice for them to put the additional, you can see right there is a place to put a post mount for a pintle-mounted machine gun to be used primarily in the anti-aircraft role, another MG34. That you could have a decent fire arc and give a 6th crew member to. I don't quite know how best, do it. So a pintle mount going up. Yeah, obviously if you theoretically get it out behind it, you could shoot to the side, but give it a rear sort of fire arc and up into the air. But maybe that just isn't gonna work well. I don't know. Why they went with this half track is my thoughts, not anything I know, is this is the one that they would have been mounting the Pak 40 on, because there was relatively small numbers that had the Pak 40 put on it. That is the same gun. If you're not familiar with it, why am I always let's go down to there. That is the gun that's on the Martyr 3H here. So the Martyr 3, the Martyr 2. That's the Pak 40. Very good at killing T-34s. So yeah. So I would expect at some point to see one of these armed with a Pak 40 that can kill T-34s, including T-34-85s, just with something that has no armor or no effective armor. So yeah. Now, here's a nitpick, and this is a silly nitpick, and I took the brief moment to look at it. And let's take a test drive. Yes. Silly nitpick. You like silly nitpicks, don't you? Okay. Look into uniforms here. Now, there's something particularly wrong with these uniforms. What is it? Control? No. Not used to doing it. Okay, you see on the shoulder boards on the shoulders right there, the red piping. Okay. Now, don't know why they have the yellow. Is that just a mounting bracket on the Mauser rifles or something else? I don't get that there. Oh, no, that's my... Oh, The yellow on it is because of the decal I have on it, the 022 number. That's why there's that on the Mauser rifle. Sorry. Okay. The piping on the shoulder boards and on around his hat, you can barely see. Let's see if we can zoom out here. Come on, look the right way. You can see the red piping on the officer's cap there a little bit. That's Waffenverband, is how I pronounce it, probably butchering it, sorry, Germans. That denotes your branch of service. Red is for artillery. These guys are artillerymen. And what they should be having is white, and for the infantry or motorized infantry, both used white during the war. The Panzer Corps used pink. So if they were Panzer troops, they would be in pink. And so let's go back. Turn to hangar. Yes. Now, if we were driving something, this is an anti-tank gun with its exposed crew. That can be considered artillery because it would be anti-tank artillery. And no, this as artillery can be considered artillery, so that these exposed crews should have red. But if you're talking about something like this, these guys, they should have yellow for reconnaissance, because this would be a reconnaissance vehicle. And even though this is a 75, this would be a reconnaissance vehicle as well too. This is what is called a silly nitpick. So don't come at me hating me in the comments. I mean, fine if you really want to, but just a little nitpick that those different units. So this would be a platoon commanders for a Panzergrenadier, platoon or company commander vehicle would have this, particularly early war. So I hope to see more vehicles mounted here. They did do a 3-barrel thingy. They did a very limited production run in which the sides would come down and had a I think it was a 37 millimeter AA gun. They did a bunch and different versions, some with it sort of mounted down here, some with it mounted up here, of the short-barreled 75 that we see, well, that we see here. Basically, almost this sort of mounting here gets mounted in there, and you can even see right there is where they're supposed to mount the machine gun, which is not mounted in this vehicle. But basically that sort of mounting up here along the edge of the vehicle. So it's slightly different, obviously, but it's basically that sort of mounting of a 75 in there. That comes a bit later. They have a lot of 75s either left over from end of production or pulling out of Panzer IVs when they're up gunning them to the long barrel 75, so they find other uses for them. So thank you very much for making it this far into the video. If you have, of course, give it a like. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the event, the Strategist event, and your thoughts on having armored half-tracks in the game. Yeah, I know about the big 88. Now there's another whole video I can make on what they should do with that. But so thanks so much. See you next time for more historical gaming.